pride parades because you don't support.
No, wait, hold on, because I would actually attend. Don't mean I'm gay. I'm just there to support and encourage
me
the other people that's there.
I would never attend.
I would actually go to.
And the only reason I would not because I'm homophobic. I would never attend one because it's not for me. I'm a straight motherfucker. Right. Like it's not for me. So why would I go to one?
But you
could like still support them though.
Right, exactly.
Thing is I don't support
like cheer them, like Alfie, like you could cheer them on or something like that.
That's the thing. I don't support it. I don't. I don't.
Okay.
Like, me, I don't support LGBTQ. Like I don't. That's like
I agree with Popcorn.
Right.
That's my opinion as well.
Okay, let me ask y'all. So y'all don't support it because y'all not in that category? Is that why y'all don't support it?
It's not even just that. Like my belief, I believe in like the laws of like the universe. It's natural that you got men, you got women. We both here for a reason, and I feel like common sense would say we weren't here for the same. We was here for each other. Otherwise, if that was the case, we would all just be the same gender. If that was the case, right?
Wait,
there's two for a reason. And
don't.
Oh, I know I'm finna get canceled for some shit. Wait a minute. This nigga said dumb it down. LJ, shut up. Now listen. I know. I already know I'm finna get canceled on some shit. When I say there's two, I am not attacking like the they thems, the z hers, the whatever the hell, whatever you call it. All right. I'm not attacking
whatever the hell.
I'm not attacking the purple flag, white orange flag, whatever the fuck. All right, I'm not attacking those people, trans, whatever. All right, when I say there's two, I mean that scientifically, no matter what you call yourself, socially, you can call yourself whatever, right? You can call yourself a they them all day long, but at the end of the day, you gotta use a men's bathroom or a women's bathroom. You gotta go into one. You gotta go into one of them at the end of the day. So whichever one you go to, science dictates.
There's 9 binary bathrooms, Alpha,
and you know what? I call that bullshit, right? I call that bullshit.
Bro, wait a minute.
Look. One thing. This is my whole argument. You can't argue with God and you can't argue with science. That's my whole argument. You can't argue with God and you can't argue with science. At the end of the day, when you're born from day one, you're born with something. You're either born with a ding-a-ling or you're born without a ding-a-ling. From day one. I'm not talking about when you grow up and you see the world and you like decide to whatever call yourself.
Okay.
All right.
When people is born with both, what do you call them, huh?
Right.
What do you mean?
Hello?
Hold on. Ask me that question again. What do you mean?
When people is born, because there is some people that is born with both due to like hormonal imbalance
that's different. Like, those are like genetic mutations. Those are genetic mutations and stuff like that. Those are different cases. Right. But either way.
Okay, but I'm saying, what do you call them, huh?
No, let me explain it. Let me explain it. The term for it, right? Like what it is is like intersexual. Sure. Right. But even though that's what it's called, in a scientific way, you're like when you use the bathroom, it's gonna come out of somewhere, and that's gonna dictate and or if whether or not you can get pregnant, unless you're one of those cases where like you can't because like you're like born without the but depending on what is what, or if you have a period, then everything else goes out the window. You a female, right? That just goes out the window. And if you don't have periods, you a nigga. That just couldn't it goes out the window. Unless you're like a rare case where like you can't have periods because of like health issues, whatever. At the end of the day, it's got to come out of somewhere. And depending on what it is, it's gonna dictate by science and God what you are. And the thing, I'm not attacking people. They can call themselves whatever they want. You can call yourself a they, them, whatever. I don't care. Call yourself whatever. Just know at the end of the day, you either gonna stand up to piss or are you gonna sit down to piss, right? And that alone is gonna dictate what you're classified as. All right, that's just what it is. Your birth certificate is gonna say M or F. That's it. It's gonna say M or F from day one, regardless of whatever else you got going on by the time you hit 18 plus. So my whole argument is just that I personally don't get the whole. I don't understand how people function, because it's like it's a law of nature. There's like an order to these things, like the way of the world. I get social standards and be yourself, whatever. There's nothing wrong with being yourself. Anyone can be themselves. I'm not telling people to be something whatever they're not. Everyone is born with their own like nature and stuff like that. Things like they're just how they act, and some stuff is learned too, right? If you took a kid that has no idea what straight or gay people are, you put him in a room full of gay people, he's gonna come out gay too, because he saw other people doing it. So logic would dictate he would do it. You could do the same thing with another kid. Put him in a room full of straight motherfuckers, he's gonna come out straight too. That's just how humans work. That's just naturally how humans work. That's why a lot of kids end up like both of their parents, unless they only have one. Then they end up just like one of their parents, right? Besides learned behaviors, everyone is gonna naturally be something. So I'm not telling people to go do something different. But I am saying is, if you're one of those people that like get upset over like an opinion that I'm saying, right? Even though I don't hate gays or LGBTQs or they, them, he, hers, whatever the hell else. All right.
Well, barbecue sounds good. I mean, like, right.
Hungry ass.
Anyways,
I am not attacking them. I don't hate them. I just don't support it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Motherfuckers will try to cancel me all day for that. For what? Because I don't go to pride parades and I don't support it, because my belief is that there's an order to these things. And thing is, like, who can argue with me? And people can argue with me, sure. I'm just another human like the rest of it. I mean, argue with God. Nobody can argue with God, or nobody can argue with science either. Science, even though science is both unexplained, it's also definitive. So science, yeah, it's unexplained. It's like, there's a bunch of mysteries in the world and shit, sure. But science is also very definitive. There are very definitive laws in science that you can't, like gravity. Gravity's definitive. Everything that you throw in the air is gonna come back down. It's how gravity works. You, like, what? So, no. At the end of the day, my whole point is be yourself, but just know everyone is going to be an M or F. That's my belief. You an M or you a F. Sorry. And also, hot take, I personally think they, them specifically as a pronoun is dumb as hell. You know why? Because who the fuck as a one person is getting called they? They is plural, meaning multiple people. Why the fuck are you just a one person being called they? That's dumb as hell. Like, it doesn't work grammatically.
Because they go by different names and like different personalities.
Right.
Meaning like they go by like she, her, he, him, or like any other pronouns, and then like they is just easier. Like,
right.
Thing is,
if a person who got a thick ass neck beard come up to me and tell me they are either a she.
You have to respect the pronoun.
No, listen. If they are she or they're they, and then I'm chilling one day.
Thick ass neck beard.
And I'm chilling one day, and then I see, and then like I'm like, oh, if I say him, and like they don't want to be called that, sure, do you? But like, I'm not finna be like they, meaning multiple, if I'm just talking about one motherfucker. And the only other time you would use they outside of multiple people,
let me ask you,
is if you're talking about someone you don't know, like anonymously. That's it. That's the only time you ever use they.
Let me ask you this: Is your college big on pronouns? Yes or no?
Yo, my college has a whole group of just like about pride people specifically. Like, like motherfuckers over like. And the thing is, I literally like I have a gay friend. I think his name is Demario, right? I got no problem with that nigga. He cool, right? I have another gay friend named Jatavius. He cool too. Cool people. I don't hate them.
Do they go by he him?
Yeah, they both niggas.
Oh.
Both niggas, right?
What? Okay, wait, hold on. Obviously, but like
I don't.
They go by
yeah,
he him,
yeah,
right?
They go by he him, right?
Okay.
I don't support them being gay, but like they still cool. I don't support them being gay.
Listen here, love is love, bruh. If you love dick.
Thing is,
ain't
like,
nothing wrong with that.
Thing is I'm like way my brain is gonna function. I'm personally am not gonna say love is always love, cause like we're still like mammals. We're still creatures, right? And I mean, if you want to like compare it, if we're mammals, you ever seen a gay lion before?
I have.
What?
Y'all will never understand how much her saying this shit really triggered the fuck out of me, because this was just some like that was just some illogical ass shit to say. Have you ever seen a gay animal? What? Why would you even think of saying yes to this? But yo, my fault. Continue the video. You ever seen gay animals? No.
I have.
No. And if you have,
there are gay animals.
If you have, it's a damn lie. You know why? Because in their brain they're not programmed like humans are. They don't make like conscious decisions like that. That's not how animals function.
There are gay animals, bro.
Yeah, you want bullshit because I'm actively telling you that's not true.
I'm so serious. It is true. So serious.
Animals specifically are not hardwired like that. Not like humans are. Humans have like every living thing has free will, sure, but humans specifically have like conscious free will, like thinking, like thought, like as we're talking our languages, right? Every animal has like their own like language that they speak and communicate, right? Everyone can communicate, but we specifically communicate different than any other living creature on the planet. Hence why all these pronouns and sexual orientations exist in the first place, because humans in their brains created it in one day, came up with the name, said, oh, we're gonna call this because of we like this, right? There's no such thing as a gay animal because they're not programmed like that. Like from day one in their brains, animals only have a couple things on their brain. They have to eat, sleep, survive, and have sex. That's what animals do. Like animals, programmed. And if you don't believe me, research.
Have you ever seen two gay cats?
Bro,
no.
What are we talking
Why
about?
the hell would gay cats be a thing?
Yeah, I've seen two gay cats before.
That literally don't make sense.
Alpha. I don't like maybe they owners was like gay, but like there are gay animals, bro.
Like, I'm actively telling you, the only instance I would even say like that's a thing, right, is if a variable being a human stepped in the middle and messed with the animal to make them like that, right? Meaning like they literally like a human like force that cat to act a certain way or do a certain thing. But animals naturally from day animals naturally from day one out the womb are not gay. That's the nigga Dex. He's from another server. He's me and my brother's friend.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, animals from day one are not gay. That literally don't make sense. Someone in the middle, being humans, have to step in to make them abnormally like that. You said why? You could either ask science or you could ask God. You can't literally ask God, but you can read a book. Literally, you could just read about it. Not only that, it's just like the natural laws of the world. Like it's
just their psychology and stuff. It's just like that's how it works. It's just like that.
It's both explained and unexplained at the same time. Like it's explained, like we know what it is and why that thing does what it does, but it's unexplained of like the process of why that is what it is, right? And it's an unexplained thing. Just like humans, when humans are alive, like when they're first like born and conceived, their souls that would make them stay alive outside of like their hearts. Outside of their hearts pumping and their brains working. They're living actual soul, right? What makes them tick is an unexplained phenomenon that no scientist to this day has yet to achieve, except God, right? God is like the only person who could have an answer to this question, literally. You can't argue with God.
Animals are really sentient as well.
Exactly. Bambi, we was already having a conversation.
Oh, God gave everyone a free will.
Exactly, he did.
Do whatever you want to do with that free will.
Exactly, he did. And no one's taking away free will. No one is taking away free will here. What is she talking about?
Right, bro.
And you know, everyone has free will, and no one is taking away free will. Like I'm not like saying.
Where's Valentina?
Like I'm not saying LGBTQ people shouldn't have free will.
Valentina.
You said where's Valentina? What the fuck?
Valentina,
Valentina.
Valentina's not here.
No, I'm not. I'm a little sober. I think that.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm not even swearing or anything. 1 second. Let me unplug my mic. I think it's just the.
Yeah, her is bullshitting. But no, I'm not saying take away free will of LGBTQ people. Like I'm not saying that. That's not it.
I was rude. Earlier, I was really tripping, but now
we know.
Better because I did drink some water. I ate bread.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
But I did have a little bit of a chaser, but I feel better. Okay.
That's good.
Sobered up.
We love that. We love that.
But yeah, hey, I know my opinion is very like. I know my
apologize
Go ahead.
to Yemi because
you interrupted me.
Hello. What?
You say you apologize to Yemi?
Yeah, because apparently I called him a fat bitch or something. My bad.
Yeah, you did. All good.
Don't apologize. I'm just kidding.
But no.
I'm just kidding.
No, and look, Dre, I know you personally are not gonna agree with my opinion. It's cool.
What are you talking about?
No, I understand. Like I understand where you're coming from.
Opinion to what?
I don't mean no hate towards anyone. Like I'm trying to really like get that across.
We talking about like LGBTQ and like people like in the same gender.
And I'm trying to really get that across. I don't hate anybody. You represent whatever flag, they, them, whatever the hell. Do whatever you want. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I represent the pop.
I'm just saying. Yeah, you're hungry ass. But listen, I'm just saying, I personally don't support it. And you're not.
Nigga, I know you hear me calling you. Nigga, I know you hear me calling you, Dex.
Dex don't know you. Hello? Dex
don't know.
Yo,
what the heck?
I'm trying to say hi.
Yo, I damn near did not. I didn't. I did not. I did not realize she was calling my name saying Dex. I thought she was just saying something.
That's what.
Nigga, I'm trying to introduce myself. Hello, like.
Yeah, this is someone from another server. This is me and my brothers. This is me and my brother's friend.